The flesh get buried, we rot in our grave, and providence, part of providence is a conversation we have with the future. Whether or not the future look back and say, yo, these idiots made this happen or this situation happen and or this was stupid to happen. Like look at well, the future already looked back at this. Eugenics. It's very stupid. The Nigerians have their way. I don't really care. Like that's up to you guys to make a thing out of that. But I'm comfortable with telling the story how it is. Like this is, it's still like yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with me. Probably something wrong with the way you thinking. But remember, they look back at Hitler. Wasn't that stupid? And now eugenics is reoccurring, but now it's forming in a different way that there's no way the people that's setting this up is capable of winning in any way. So it just boils down to how stupid this is. Like we rot in our graves, providence remain, conversation with the future. People that's not even here no more talking to me. Um, yeah, so like I know Nigerians have their way and stuff. I'm guessing because it's the black community, the city or Canada, or they're choosing to stay away, and like I'm trying to learn, but it's like nobody from the black community would teach me, or nobody that I grew up would teach me. Everybody's just trying to replace it. I remember one time like I was in the village and Clips and Javon came around, Michael and Javon, and like now some of the conversations right now is resonating, but back then it's just like like I couldn't fathom that it would get to this point. So it's just like, oh, it's him. Clips and Javon, it's him. Did you think it was you? I thought it was me too. And then he's like, yo, do you want me to I could make it and change it into you and stuff. So like I know like there's different people trying to switch it and make it them, which wouldn't make none of this make sense. If you get to switch around and make it make sense, I guess that's why they're wasting my time right now. I know Canada don't want me to leave and finish the story somewhere else, so they want to decide where I go to finish the story. Like there's a lot of people trying to have power over me and stuff. It's just like everybody's either setting up to replace me, whether it be with my son or somebody else, or the Nigerians came and see an opportunity to make a name for themselves, or Caribbean people. I mean, I guess they found a way to make somebody God and stuff. I know the dangers of these things, So like, I'm, I'm, I'm comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable with the facts of the story right now. Like, no cap, no nothing. Authentic. I'm very comfortable with being authentic. I don't know, because I'm wondering, like, like, yeah, you don't want to like disrespect, but they're carrying on where they're wasting your time on a level where they want you to be. You're gonna be old and they could disable you and just take everything from you. This is what it is, you know what I mean? And they're like, I guess they're gonna kill you if you. But that you wanting to kill me shouldn't, like, no, it's not gonna prevent me from trying to live my life. Like, I don't know what you think. Like, in Canada, I'm guessing organized crime plays a big role in what's happening right now. Uh, yeah, you wanted to kill me, or you're going to kill me. That does not necessarily play a role in me living my life. Like, if you're going to kill me, you're going to kill me. Easy and simple. I mean, like, the flesh is going to rot in the grave, and the conversation we're going to have with the future. That's all. That's all that remains. Like, that's all that matters. Like, like, so it's whether the conversation is factual. We're living in a time where the conversation is on a level where it could be factual, no matter what people try, no matter, because most of you're not gonna, you know what I mean? I know a lot of you are smart. You guys are very smart people. Don't get it twisted, but like, like when you have to like compare people's bodies, penis size, and These things, like, bro, that's mortal things. Like, you thinking like a mortal. You're gonna rot in your grave. Nobody's gonna care about your body or none of that. The story's gonna remain because, like, the story's a conversation with a next generation. And to like, to say it again, like, eugenics was stupid in the 1930s and the 1940s. Even before that, eugenics goes way back to America in the early 1900s, probably starting in the 1800s and stuff. Them just trying to make sense of, like, being intelligent, or, and that didn't work out. Like, like, it just leads into, okay, nepotism. It's channeled. Eugenics is channeled so that the end result of eugenics is your mind just making sense of nepotism. um yeah. So I know Canada is like, don't leave, let's figure it out. But if figuring it out means to chill out and, like, until we figure out a way that we could manipulate it and make it into somebody else and, like, change this and change that, then there was no point to this story in the first place. But you know what? People are smart. You know what I mean? I can't think about. Trust me, they could think about ways to do it. So it's up to them. You know what I mean? Like, it's the manipulation. That's the level of being manipulative that they're gonna get into. But you already know, like, people die, the flesh rots in the grave, and providence is the conversation we have to the future. Man, you don't care, but it was stupid in the 1940s, 1930s, 1920s, 1800s when they originally tried to introduce this level of thinking. And, like, it's funny because the people that's trying to push it, those people was eliminated in that level early in the game. It was those same people they were trying to eliminate. They were trying to eliminate blacks. Let's not get it twisted. They were trying to say this is why the white man is up here in intelligence and the black man is more close to the intelligence of an ape, of an animal. And we could get away with racism, or we could treat them as a lower class. We could enslave them. And look, we're here again. All these things, they're trying to prove it. And it's the same people that it was targeted to begin with. This is the level of conversation we're having with the future. Trying to do the same thing over and over, get different results. What's that called? I don't know. But as crazy as things are right now, I guarantee you could think about a way to make it more crazy. I guarantee it. So with all that said, that's it, you know what I mean? Small conversation. Rot in the grave, and this is the legacy we leave to talk to the future. Now,